The fundamental technologies like computer science. This is all about fundamentally it's a computer science, programming and information technology, ICTs, cloud. Even yesterday, Sumant session was on these how to use clouds, servers, and what is the infrastructure and all those things. That's one part of the core technologies are fundamental technologies. Data, because of big data, this is now we are seeing the AI and all these tech like 5G, 6G, triple E, because chip development, hardware development, all these things contributes to the overall thing. Then comes the AI foundation, AI core, AI ML, data, compute, algorithms, NLP, text-based thing, computer vision, large language models, transformers. Primarily, they talk about maths, calculus, linear algebra, statistics, probability. All those things comes under AI foundation, AI core. You need to understand data structures. You need to understand all whoever is involving in the technology part of the AI technology part of this framework. Compute, of course, without GPUs and the future. When I today when I'm coming from home to office, I listen to one podcast from Claude. They were saying that how much compute is aligned to a particular project decides the importance of that project. Exactly what they told. Do you understand? Compute, how much compute we're allotting to a particular project decides the importance of it. Compute means primarily right now it's all about GPUs. Nvidia, why Nvidia became so huge company in the last 5 to 10 years? Suddenly, just because of they were the only company which developing and developed all these GPUs, XR and AR and all those things, Web3, blockchain, quantum. These fundamental things along with the once AI foundation, if you know, definitely you are in a strong position to think clearly and to align what is coming and all those things. Then model development. Imagine you now you want to build your own specific model. Just you don't want to go to ChatGPT and you don't want what is that simply using ChatGPT as a user, but you want to build one more application on ChatGPT, means LLMs. They give you APIs. That's a different thing. How to connect APIs, how to build applications, and all those things. Then you want to what is the customize your own specialized LLMs. That is where model development operations comes into the picture. Here we are seeing that in our company, they are developing different kinds of models, training, evaluation, deployment for pharma companies, multiple pharma companies. And world models, maybe you might have heard or not, I don't know. But in now the next after large language models, the next big thing is world models. World models means it's not just a text based. They actually see the computer vision. They record the videos. They record the interactions and what is that semantic world? Semantic world means in a text semantic. What is that? Semantic meaning based text understanding, text analysis, and training has led to the development of all these LLMs. But right now, the focus is multiple companies, NVIDIA, even released also, even Gemini and they have released world models. Means simply just a type a prompt and you get the 3D world. You can interact just like typing gives an article. Maybe in the next 6 months, you will see lot of models which just by typing you will generate this office. Try to understand, guys. That is what world models are great at, and that is the focus for the next 2 to 3 years, because autonomous vehicles and without drivers, how they will work without world models, because they need real world data, how we sit and how we interact with all these things. This is going to be big thing. World models is going to be big thing. So just focus on that. Just go and type. Google, you will find a lot of basic information and you grow from there. Then There are a lot of platforms and tools, open source AI, Hugging Face, Kaggle, agent tools, Docker, development tools, because this ecosystem is there. Hundreds of tools are there, hundreds of applications are there. You no need to be a technically, mathematically, algorithmic level, and you don't need to be, you no need to do an IIT or engineering from a CS or background to develop the applications. You can use multiple platforms, multiple tools. You can customize to your unique need. You understand? These two are, so gradually, if you see the technology part, if you see the people, creators and consumers, tech, non-tech, and semi-tech. I divided people into two categories. One is creator side and one is consumer side. Consumer means users, I mean to say. Creator side is primarily these three kinds of people: tech, non-tech, and semi-tech. I comes under non-tech to semi-tech. I'm not pure technical guy. I can't code extensively and manually, but definitely right now I'm learning all the technologies behind this AI, and so I'm gradually transforming from non-tech to semi-tech. Means I can guide the big picture application development. I know it. I know the Python and the fundamental algorithms and all those things, NumPy, Pandas, how to visualize data analytics, data science, and all those things. Still, I consider myself as a semi-tech, but someone who is pure coder on a daily basis, someone who do the coding part and extensively and intensively, there comes under technology guys. And consumer sides are because these three levels gradually. Uh, this is pure tech, semi-tech, non-tech. This is global governance level, so non-tech. That is what it gradually goes from these things. See, this is also pure technology, right? These governance and ethics and strategy comes under leadership level, and these core technologies, emerging fundamental technologies, and AI foundation, AI core, and model development operations comes under pure AI development and ML development kind of things. Then, if you want to build your own applications by using all the LLMs and all those things, from here it starts. Platforms and tools, Gen AI and agentic AI, and governance and ethics. Today we will see in the next session Gen AI, how we are using. Definitely, you will get amazed by what we are doing. At least you will understand how we are developing. What is that? Different videos and all those things. So, like these people, then research phase. You need to study different research papers. ERXIV one, there is one platform is there where you'll find latest research applications and research papers and all those things. And even Google Scholar, Semantic Scholar, even Harvard, Stanford, MIT, IBM. These people are providing a lot of content, lot of publishing, lot of content both on textual form and video form and visual form. And along with that, there are a lot of resource knowledge based blogs and YouTube and all those things. And implementation roadmap. This is one important area. You should not go just okay, we were going to do it today onwards. No, you should define your goals and metrics, prepare a data pipeline, how we are going to get data, uh, how we are going to record the data and all those things. That I think you guys covered in the morning session. And choose the right technology, AI technology for your what is that, your need, your application, because you can't choose everything, right? If you were if you want to develop one application to detect a disease, means that is a CV based, computer vision based. Along with that, if he wants to talk on a phone, then NLP based, natural language processing. Like this, you have to choose in CV. There are so many multiple technologies are there, multiple tools and technologies, algorithms, and all those things. You need to based on your goal, your objective, your application objective, you have to decide all these components. How to use Hugging Face, Kaggle. If any data sets are there, there are a lot of data sets are available from Hugging Face and Kaggle and all that kind of things. I told you in the beginning, this is not the complete list. This is for presentation purpose. There are hundreds of tools are coming, hundreds of platforms are there, and this you have to build right AI skilled team also. And you have to culture, you have to Because you imagine you are a manager or you are the leader of that company. You have to give the freedom of some innovation to your team, because no one knows how it goes. That is what innovation, right? If everything is planned and existing, that is already existing pipeline. So you need to allow your team to do some kind of experimentation, some kind of innovation. That is part of implementation. They may fail. You should be ready to. You should be ready for that. That was the reason. You should go in different. Even the one more concept there. What are the different levels of AI implementation? Uh, then society and the culture. You need to adapt. Without adaptation, it's not possible. Your mind should be. There's only one thing. One quote is. mm, the only constant is change. Of course, that is very cliche, and but I want to tell again. Only thing constant is change. The biggest risk is not taking any risk. These two are, I repeat again and again many times. So we need to adapt. Then we need to educate. You need to engage your team, yourself or your team. Then empower lifelong learning. Triple N means lifelong learning. I'm a learning freak. I wrote that in my LinkedIn profile also, the title. I'm a lifelong learning freak. Every day I learn something, whether it is multidisciplinary and all those things. Build the AI literacy and upskill if they're professionals. AI literacy comes to society. Imagine a farmer is there. If they don't know anything how to talk with an AI tool, at least we need to provide some basic AI literacy programs to what is that educate them to use those tools. If it is professional level, like imagine NAM is there right now. What you guys are doing is that the part of upskilling only, upskilling and AI literacy and education part. Because as a agri community, this norm is providing this. Even I told many times to our colleague that I'm seeing all the sessions. No, almost 5 days around, coming around 20 sessions means everyone is going to cover a lot of things. You need to have that reception, and you need to understand that. So this is what is the core holistic AI 12 pillar framework, and I'm calling these are blocks. I'm working on keeping all the blocks in all the sections, so that I want to make it a very comprehensive framework to understand not only for agriculture. My primary thing is academic programs. Like imagine there are a lot of engineering colleges are there. They're just teaching ChatGPT and they're saying it. Yes, you are. This is what is AI. We are laugh. We'll when we are talking with my friends, we laugh about it. ChatGPT is not even. I have not mentioned ChatGPT here, right? ChatGPT is the tool. Just that the tool came out and revolutionized and it catapulted the adoption of AI. That's in what is the November 2022. So, and if you go to just I used some kind of frameworks, but I can't go to all these details. See, business strategy, AI strategy, they should be aligned, and different tech stacks you need to understand. If you go to deeper level, then particular tech stacks are going to come into the picture. What is AI tech stack? What is ML tech stack? What is data pipeline? What is the compute tech stack? They're going deeper and deeper. Um, just for example purpose, I kept some. Ultimately, it always starts with hardware and networking, then operating system, then database, then middleware, services, user interface. This is where the user is going to interact. And different kinds of, if it is a web application, there are different kinds of tech stacks, and mobile applications, different kinds of tech stacks you have to use. But fundamentally, first try to understand the big picture. That is what just spend. You understood, right? First, I start with paper. I don't start digitally. Always I spend on paper, and I what is that brainstorm for hours and hours. Okay, what are the different components of because not just AI. I'm developing this kind of frameworks for multiple industries. different kinds of bottom layer, middle layer, and top layer. You can AI as a service, because if someone builds an application, they can provide it as a service to the farmers. That is what even ChatGPT is a service for us. It actually built on the LLM, large language model. OpenAI model, Chat GPT is the generative pre-trained transformer 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh, they are the large language models. ChatGPT is just interface. We are interacting using the ChatGPT with the GPT-5 right now. That is using the all the data training part, the LLM part, foundation model. Here it comes. If you go to for technology people, generative AI stack, this is the entire stack. Like always, computer hardware come into the picture. See, what is the difference between this one and this one? That is purely tech part. If you want to develop one generative application, imagine your manager created the A strategy, then he asked you to build an application. Then your goal is to, now you are restricting, you are coming to the specificity of one application. But this one is like a bigger picture, like a map of the entire AI landscape. This is one specific application related tech stack. Like if you want to build one generative application, simply a farmer wants you want to develop what is that one sugarcane based sugarcane AI kind of thing. Then you have to choose one computer hardware. Either you have to go to Google GCP, otherwise NVIDIA or AMD. Some computer hardware you should choose, either cloud or on premises or both hybrid. Then you have to go to the foundation model. Just now I told that foundation models are text, image, and video. In generative AI, next session we are going to see how to use Runway and how to use Midjourney and all those things. Okay, Claude, how I am using. I was using and I'm using all these things. This is foundation models. Based on that, they will develop model hubs. Hugging Face. Hugging Face is one of the successful model depository. Just like YouTube for video, Hugging Face is what is that depository, data depositories and ML depositories, data sets, and all the models. If someone develops a model, if you want to give, just like YouTube, you can upload video. Hugging Face, you can upload your developments. Fine tune. Then you can use different kinds of fine tuning, and finally you can application development. Like you can use, if you want to use agentic application, you have to use either LangChain or something. And a database is Pinecone. This is a technology for technology part. You ask, right? No, I'm not technology guy, but I want to develop an application. This is where generative AI stack for non-tech people means simply you can go to Lovable or you can go to somewhere and you can build the application. But is this everything? No, this is not. This is one part of the big picture, the 12 pillar holistic AI framework. Then my question is, maybe someone might be asking, is this framework gives answers to everything in for AI system? No, I'm not that ignorant. No way. This is one AI and AgriAI framework in the entire ecosystem. I'm trying to give a shape, what is that, to the agriculture AI. It's at least someone should be there, and if someone comes with a different framework, and if it is more easy, and what is the purpose of all these things? Just to make it easy for common man. Simple. My daughter, 15 years, says what I have to give her to understand. Simply giving all these go to Google and learn AI. No, it's not that easy. 80% to 90% of the people are like that only, because imagine you are agriculture specialists. How much you'll I don't think you will spend as much time as I have been spending for last 2 to 3 years on AI. But to give that big picture, this kind of tool should be there. This kind of framework should be there. Then what is the AI form Just I'm giving you the output of that framework. A holistic tech full stack system orchestration across the entire crop value chain to deliver productivity, sustainability, and scalability. It can be like futuristic form. What is an AI form means? An AI form of the future is a full stack system that turns sensors, imagery models, and same thing. Holistic AI is, I'm more specific towards giving the name kind. It came from, I saw one post like AI Bank of the Future by IBM or someone. Uh, mm, then why not? Why not AI form of the future? Then what are the different components? Definitely, I'll work on it, and in future I'll develop by using all these components: holistic agriculture, holistic AI, and we can build different kinds of things. AI form of the future. It includes all these like frontline layer, enablement layer, ethics and governance layer, foundation layer, intelligence layer, decision layer. All these things. I can't go to one by one, but by this time you understand. I understood. All these things makes and gives a big picture for everyone in the entire value chain, from management, from developers, technology people, non-tech people, semi-tech people, and users, farmers, and frontline agri professionals, and all those things comes under. They should have some framework to easy to understand. For as per my understanding, AI form of the future will include all these things like the emerging technologies, robotics, AXR, XR, AR, VR, MR, and IoTs connecting all the devices. Can you imagine a farmer or an egg entrepreneur, egg entrepreneur, just sitting at home, just getting up in the morning and by seeing, yes, just AI agents working on the system, and they're operating IoT devices on the farm, and they will get a dashboard, central dashboard, where they're going to see all the interactions happening in the farm, in the market, and his finances things, how when he is going to get insurance, when he is going to get funding. All these things can be operated as a central hub. That's what is the future. If you guys develop application related to that, that is going to be great thing. See, this is the final outcomes by from this holistic AI. By understanding all these things, what are the outcomes? Okay, you are telling great. This framework gives a clear picture, but what are the outcomes of this framework? First and foremost is by understanding the big picture, you will get new ideas, new applications, new academic and non-academic programs we can design, new insights and approaches we get, new thinking and thought leaders. That is the ultimate goal. We want to build new entrepreneurs, new leaders of organizations, and new kinds of society leaders, new kind of agriculture officers, new kind of agriculture. This is very specific to holistic AI, but if the same thing, agriculture and combining with holistic AI, we can build ag AI. That's what I'm proposing. New agriculture ideas, how to integrate AI in agriculture, how to integrate AI in agronomy, genetics, or entomology, or horticulture, or forestry, everywhere. You can first you can think, because there's a simple framework. And what kind of new agriculture applications we can build? Imagine, by understanding this, we can get ideas like robotic harvester AI. You can develop a framework for robotics using harvesting and agriculture AI. Paddy AI or sugarcane AI as a entire crop-based AI frameworks we can build. And new programs, holistic ag AI for agriculture. I'm going to suggest that. I'm going to write a book on it, and I'll try to make it as good as possible for agriculture students, learning community, academic community, agricos, holistic ag framework for agricos. That we can make entire semester. I know what we are going in each semester, what we teach to the agriculture students. We can make it as a in technology, agriculture technology. In agriculture technology, we can make it as a one semester course. That kind of just ideas. Gen AI for last mile extension programs. See, if you understand this, I told you, right? If you're targeting technology people, what you're going to build, you will focus here. If you imagine AI for leadership program you're developing, then your focus will be governance and ethics and strategy. And imagine you're building an initiative to educate farmers, society. Then you have to focus here, AI literacy. What is AI? You have to develop content in such a way that it should not be related to, it should not be similar to a program which we develop for leadership. And these two programs should not be similar for agriculture students, agricos. Then new insights and approaches, system level thinking should come, not just tool usage based thinking. But without having this kind of frameworks, you can't get system level thinking. Only you will stay at what is that tool level. Okay, I'm going to use ChatGPT. Yes, I'm good in using this. That's the beginning. Not somewhere we have to use the tools, but you have to go to that level where you have to think system level, big picture level, landscape level, industry level kind of thinking. And ultimately, agriculture professionals with big ideas to transform the entire agriculture community and value chain. In the last 10 sessions, I'm saying the same statement. I came from agriculture community. I studied MS agriculture, but because of my interest and passion in visual communication and filmmaking, I transformed to multimedia in 2004, immediately after my MS agriculture. I just worked for 7 months in what is the VST as a assistant manager. But almost from 2005 to today, I'm into content creation and digital technologies, digital marketing, digital media creation, and all those things. But for last 2 years, I'm entirely focusing on AI to integrate all these things. Now I'm more focusing on agriculture because I know the entire value chain. At the same time, I want to inspire some agriculture professional, research scientist, or a student to spend more time on integrating agriculture and what is that AI technologies or emerging technologies. That's the motive behind all these sessions. So I hope that is how we came to end. Can someone name now? Just come on audio and you can explain what is your opinions and what are the anyone can provide um, comments or your understanding and anything. Just come forward and write anything. What are the pillars? What are the components of thing? What are the outcomes and where you are right now? What is your where you're existing non-tech, tech, or what is that semi-tech part? In which how you will adopt this kind of things in your organization? That this kind of questions um, you can raise. Is it useful first of all? Just my does I make your 1 hour valuable or um, not that much?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. I just went very fast because I have only 1 hour, but this needs lot of this is this itself is what actually 5 days they're spending on almost in each part. So provide give your attention, man. This is going to the future, not future. This is future came early. Sci-fi. Now we are living in a sci-fi. You can't believe what is going to come in the next 2 to 3 years. So be ready for that and be equipped with all these kinds of knowledge. And what else? Yeah, if anybody wants to connect with me and please write down my number and WhatsApp me if you have any kind of applications. Even our company right now, I'm working as a project manager in Space Inventive, where we develop very complex applications. I'm into content creation and I'm into creative services like design and video development and animation development. Right now, immediately after this call, I have to give feedbacks on one project we are working for Andhra Pradesh government, World Bank funded government, phase 2. We're developing animated videos for grade 1 and grade 2 teachers, not students, how to teach and how to adapt. We developed almost 200 minutes in January. Now we are working in the next phase. like this, they have multiple phases. If anybody is having that kind of needs, any kind of video development and content creation, all those things. But primarily, if you need, because even that also I came across in the last two sessions when I was giving an agriculture. They're saying, yes, we know all these terms, sir, but we don't know where to start. That is the common thing I'm listening. Yes, we know AI is coming in a big way. We should. I know we have to use it, but we don't know where to start. That is common question. Again and again I'm listening. Simple. Just connect with some people like me or whoever in your premise, a technology guy. If he's good in AI, then interact with them, collaborate with them, and slowly move with them. And implementation steps are there, right? There are 10 steps in the implementation stage. Um, that's where, if your organization needs any kind of application, there is nothing wrong in coming in contact with us and interacting. Okay, we need this kind of application. This is it's IT company, private IT company, so there should be funding. Without funding, we can't do. Discussion wise, it's okay. Strategy wise, sometime it's okay. But to implement it, definitely based on your funding, these guys will support you, and we can design your applications. Yeah. Now it's open for question and answers. Any kind of questions you can ask. One asking from where we get offline training or learn properly. There are so many. At what level you want to learn, Mukesh? If you really want to go, there are a lot of resources online. But if you real and right now, I'm learning from IIT Ropar. That is a 1 year course, 10 months course. I started in December by because I want to go in a proper way regarding that AI ML part, programming, algorithms, and proper way. Regarding tools, I don't need to just YouTube. Imagine if you want to learn ChatGPT, they have their own YouTube channel, and they even many people are providing a lot of things. Only thing is, first you need to spend at least 30 minutes, 1 hour on a daily basis to consume content. That is the beginning step. There is nothing like uh, uh, properly means always you have to join some course or that is what is my recommendation. First, start with YouTube channels, proper YouTube channels. If you want to really go technical things, Stanford courses are there, MIT courses are there, and even our NPTEL. You may be thinking low about those things, but I learn a lot from because they go very deep. Mm, Later you have to join some proper course, 30 40,000. You can get a very good course from a proper institution. Mm, any other questions, please ask me. Yes, from where we get often will be useful for small scale Indian farmers. Yes, that's what it's not. First you have to start with the basic literacy. Imagine you want to affect small scale Indian farmers. uh, Always educate them. First step is what is that? We have to start somewhere, right? Whether it is small or large, always it starts with education part, awareness part. Then slowly, based on their needs, imagine a scientist, and yeah, this is one important. A scientist working in some research institution in Delhi or Hyderabad or any other state, if he develops what is the by using all these AI technologies, if it develops a new seed or new technology which is costing 1/10 of the actual price which is taking, then definitely what is that that scientist is contributing, right? It's not like a small farmer, small contributing small farmers. It is not like always the front end part. Um, they can definitely contributing from the research institutes itself by using all these technologies, and they're very powerful. With more data, how to build a simple AI program. You can go to Hugging Face, or there are platforms are there. Just by using, you have to log into that platform, and there may be some subscriptions kind of thing. You have to upload your data, and you can build simple applications there. You have to learn about it, like how to use Hugging Face or how to use Kaggle, because they provide both. They provide data, and you can build your applications also non-technically. You don't need to know any technology part. Even you can ask ChatGPT about the same question with more data, how to build simply a program. Just go and ask ChatGPT about what is that. I'm taking this, for example, these questions I'm taking because in the next session we are going for generative AI, where I'm going to ask, and we let's see. Only 50 30 days available, sir, to learn and train ML and AI. Want to learn doing PhD, sir. Only. Okay. We will try to do something in the generative AI part. I'm taking your questions. With one element like a plant disease, yeah, how is useful weather forecasting? Weather AI itself is fundamentally, it is a forecasting thing based on earlier data, right? So if you have, imagine you have recorded 10 years or 20 years or 5 years or whatever the data, if you have, by using that data, you can train a model. How to train that model? Either you have to use Hugging Face kind of thing. At least you have to learn first. Otherwise, you have to take the technology person. At least one AI developer you can take, and you can slowly building your application. That is what with more data you can build with one element like a plant disease. How useful weather forecasting? It's useful. It predicts the weather, and based on how much data and what kind of applications you developed, it may give long-term prediction, short-term prediction, and both quality-wise and quantity-wise. How much quantity it is going, what kind of temperature, just like regular weather forecasting only, but it will be specific to your application, your need. Is it required to learn prompt engineering for effective use of AI tools? Of course, why not? It should be. You will see. Try to attend the next session. You'll understand the importance of prompting, because I'll try to go very deep about the prompting part in the next session. We will see wonderful. Um, Next session is more practical and not slide-based thing. I'll open the tools, and we will see how I'm using actually, how I'm using, how I'm writing the prompts, and how I do deep research in Perplexity or ChatGPT and all those things, and we can move forward. That's all, Sumant ji, and maybe we can take a break now. Any questions you can ask, and also discuss on convolutional neural network. That is more of technical thing. That is not into my part, because that session is more of a technology part. There is wonderful sessions on from online. Simple convolution network is primarily for image-based training. Image-based training. You need to use CNNs, XR video or filming or animation. Course creation. Of course, video is the beginning, based on resources and who is the target audience. It's not like it is a mixed media is the always wherever is required. It's simply XR means, what do you mean by, if you think that which was not possible to show outside, then you have to go to XR. If you think which we can't record, you have to go to animation. If something can be recorded, imagine plowing is there. And who is target audience also? Like imagine you want to show plowing to kids and plowing to experts. Both are different, right? Based on your what is the objectives and target audience, we have to design our courses. Yes. Thank you, Srinivas, sir, for this brutal session. Thank you, madam. That is great. Please let me know how the session is, and if you learned something, that is great. You can close it now. I'll be happy to see any critical comments. Great. Even next session is even more, what is that? Even uh, more practical, and you will see, you will get amazed. by the quality of things. This is a big picture view, but definitely we'll see implementation side. Suman sir, can you close this session, or is it?
Sure, sir. Sir went out.
Okay, no
I'm
issue.
not talking here. Yes, sir. You can close it.
Yes, we can close it. Next, at what time, madam? We can join.
Sir will update you, sir.
Okay, in 15 minutes, right? Generally 15 minutes or 30 minutes break.
15 minutes, sir.
50, 15.
15, sir. Please.
Okay, then we can join by 35:40, right?
Sure, sir.
Yes. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your patient listening, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Have a great day.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, meet in the 15 minutes.
Thank you.
Thank you.